Hey guys, welcome back to another Clash Royale video, and today I want to share with you my top 5 recommended legendary decks for trophy pushing all the way up to Legendary Arena. Now if you guys don't have any legendary cards, make sure you check out yesterday's video where we looked at the best non-legendary decks. I will leave a link to that in the description down below, and as always, if you have any questions about any of these decks in terms of card replacements, feel free to ask in the comments below. But let's go ahead here and get started. So the first deck right here will be a graveyard deck, and that is the ever so popular Splash Yard. Now there are a bunch of different versions of this deck being used. Some have the Bowler, some have the Electro Wizard, some have the Night Witch in there. I will show you guys a couple different options on the screen, and you can go ahead and pick which version suits you as well as your card levels. Now the second deck right here is going to be a Golem Night Witch beatdown deck. This deck currently has one of the highest win percentages out of all of the ladder decks currently being used, so a very powerful strategy. Now third over here, we do have a Zap Bait deck with the Miner. There are once again a bunch of different versions of the Zap Bait deck being used. Some had the Princess, some had the Miner, some had the Electro Wizard, and some had the Hog Rider. So once again, I will show you guys a couple different options on the screen. You can go ahead and pick which one suits your playstyle as well as your card levels. Now fourth over here, we have a P.E.K.K.A. Bandit Night Witch deck. Pretty powerful, pretty straightforward strategy. One of my personal favorite strategies to use right now with that P.E.K.K.A. in there. And fifth and finally over here, we have a Hog Rider Electro Wizard deck. Now this deck is a bit different than the deck we featured in yesterday's video. Yesterday's Hog deck was more of a fast cycle deck. This one is a slower pace deck with an average elixir cost of 3.5. It's more of a control style gameplay. Now there are two runner-up decks that I do want to mention very briefly here that didn't make the top 5 list. The first is the Lava Hound. Now the Lava Hound works very well in Lava Loon decks as well as Lava Hound Miner decks, but it didn't make the top 5 because of the rise of the Tornado spell and the rise of the Executioner. It is a bit harder to make effective use of the Lava Hound with those two cards being so popular in the meta. And the final runner-up right here is a Royal Giant deck. Now the Royal Giant pairs up very well with a lot of different legendary cards like the Princess, the Ice Wizard, as well as the Miner. So if you guys want to use the Royal Giant, I will show you a couple of different legendary decks on the screen. You can go ahead and pick one that suits your playstyle as well as your card levels once again. But here we go, guys. We're going to jump into a live battle with each of these 5 decks, starting off with the Splash Yard deck first. Alright, so here we go with the Graveyard Splash Yard deck, guys. Like I said before, there are a bunch of different versions of this deck. Some have the Bowler, some have the Night Witch. Pick whichever one you have the best card levels for and whichever one fits your playstyle. So we're going to go ahead here and just kind of chill out, see what he does first. If he doesn't do anything, we might do a Knight behind our King Tower, because the Baby Dragon is a fast-moving card, and the Executioner, you want to kind of keep it for defense. It's a very important card on defense in this deck. Now, the only downside, if we do a Knight behind our King Tower and he has a Mortar in his deck, then he can punish us by locking the Mortar onto our tower. So I'm kind of reluctant to make a play right here, but we might have to do something to get this game started, because I don't like waiting here and wasting time. Of course, we drop a card basically as soon as he drops a card. So what is our luck with that? Let's see if we can get a Graveyard. Yes. So we're going to go Graveyard right here and just make him spend all of his elixir defending himself. Boom. Night Tank. We're going to trade towers here, guys. Nice. So we're going to trade towers for sure. We're going to hold off for a second here and just wait. What I want to do is do an Electro Wizard, boom, for his thing right here. Pull the Golem over to our King Tower. Boom. Skeletons to distract that Infernal Dragon. Oh, the Infernal Dragon will melt our tower there, guys. Well played. That Fireball on the Electro Wizard was definitely fairly clutch, and all we did with that NATO was give him more time to do damage to our King Tower. So I was kind of expecting the Infernal Dragon to go down. So definitely well played to our friend up top there, Mr. Tutu. But we do have a huge lead on the King Tower right there. So what we can do right now is we can do an aggressive, like, Graveyard Night Drop right here and see if we can go for the quick 3 crown. But with this deck against a Golem deck, you do want to try and keep the pressure up. So let's go here. Boom, boom. Come on, Graveyard, build up, please. Do some work. He's going to zap it. Does he zap it? There we go. There's the zap. There's the zap, and we're still getting some good chip damage. Let's go ahead here with Executioner back here. We're going to wait for the Infernal Dragon to lock onto something. We're going to pull everything together here with a NATO. Then we're going to Electro Wizard on top for a huge clutch value. Boom. Electro Wizard do work. Nice. Infernal Dragon going down. Execution doing work from behind the tower right there. Taking out basically everything. We have ourselves another Graveyard to go in right. Let's go. Boom. Boom. Baby Dragon a tank. And where's the Baby Dragon going, guys? Where is the Baby Dragon going? You're supposed to tank from my graveyard. Silly baby dragon. Let's go poison for the win right here, guys. We're gonna go pump. All right. Boom knight. Boom graveyard. Fireball going down. Come on, come on, come on. Baby dragon. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Ready? There we go. 3-crown victory over Mr. 2-2. Let's go ahead and take a look at that Golem Nightwitch beatdown deck. Alright, here we are with the Golem Nightwitch beatdown deck. Like I said before, guys, this deck currently has one of the highest win percentages out of all decks currently being used on ladder. So it is definitely a very strong choice if you have that Nightwitch. If you don't have the Nightwitch, Lumberjack or Electro Wizard are also suitable replacements for her. Now, we have a pretty bad starting hand here. Ideally, with this deck, you don't want to have the pump in your starting hand because this is a pump beatdown deck. And like any pump beatdown deck, you want to focus on getting at least 2 pumps down before the W elixir period. You're not really worried about playing offensively in the first 2 minutes. You want to focus on cycling your cards and getting as many pumps as you can down. So we're going to go ahead and do a slow Nightwitch push to counter that giant. And we'll see what he does to support. He might be using a graveyard deck. He might be using just a giant beatdown deck, but we shall see very soon right here. Anything we lightning? Yes, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Nice, Nightwitch is dead. So we can get a pump down right here. Yes, forcing out further elixir spent on defense right there. We should be able to sneak in a pump here very soon. So we're going to wait, and then we're going to do pump once we hit 10. You never want to use pump when you first hit 6 elixir, because you need to be able to defend yourself. So never pump when you first hit 6. So I'm expecting a giant in front of one of these lanes. We shall find out which lane very soon here. Alright, we're going to do Baby Dragon, Skeletons. We're going to ignore the Barbarians on the left-hand side, soak up a bit of damage, use the health on our tower sort of as like an elixir bar, and kind of just save some elixir here for our next pump drop. So he's definitely going to use probably an Electro Wizard on top of the Nightwitch. Oh, right there. Now, if I was pretty aggressive, I could go in with a lightning right there, but I am not pretty aggressive. So we're going to go ahead and do a Mega Minion right here, and then do one more pump in the corner once we know what he does. Let's go pump right there. Boom. Electro Wizard should die to the Mega. We're going to go, boom, Golem right here into the Giant. We'll hopefully defend the Giant and then set up a massive counter push from there. He might do a quick push in the opposite lane with a Graveyard, but if not, we should be okay here to defend with some Skeletons as well as a Baby Dragon. We're going to log all this back in a minute, guys. Ready for this? Boom log. Yes. Log that Giant back. Nightwitch right here. Yes, do work. Because we should have a nasty counter push to come back from this. Double Nightwitch, Baby Dragon right here. See if we can't get Mega Minion over here. And we should do nasty work right here, guys. Look at all these troops. Even without a Golem tanking, we're still doing some nastiness right there. Boom, boom, lightning. Log for the Barbarians. Log for the Barbarians. Nope, he gave up, guys. Good game to our friend. And as you can see, guys, even without a Golem up front tanking, once you have a couple pumps down, the counter push is insane. We had so many troops on his tower, and it was very crucial that we pushed into his giant push. So even though we did take a bit of damage on that graveyard giant push on his part, all of our defensive troops survived and went back on a counter push to win us the game. But let's go ahead here, guys, take a look at the Zap bait deck. Alright, here we go with the minor Zap bait deck facing off against Goliath up top there. Mr. Level 13. Good luck to you, sir. Ooh. Max Hoggy too, eh? Max Hoggy gets one hit off, though. Not bad, not bad. Let's go slow Princess here, see if we can bait out a log, and then maybe do a quick minor barrel. But we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Goliath, what do you got for us? Fireball. Guys, you ready for this Jazzity right here? Quick, super aggressive push. If he's got log, we're dead. But he's already used arrows as well as fireball, so I'm not really predicting a log. Getting some nice damage done there, guys. Some decent damage done. For sure, but now he's going to have another Hog Rider right here. Nope, we're going to ignore those minions, though. Because if we answer those minions, we won't have enough elixir for his Hog Rider here. What does he got for us? Where's your Hoggy? Boom. Boom. Skarmy. So he's got arrows and fireball. Does he have any other spells in his deck? I don't think so, because he would have logged by now, I'm guessing. But I want him to use his fireball here soon. So we're going to bait out a fireball with that princess. He'll probably fireball the tower. Then we can do a quick minor Goblin Barrel push. I actually want to try and time out the Miner push with my Princess, so we can splash the Goblin Gang as well as the, oh, Elite Barbs, okay. Boom. Is he Fireball? Let's go Barrel right here. That was a defensive barrel. I don't really like that I did that, but soak up some more minions hit right there. Thank you. We'll have the Infernal Tower once again ready to go for the Hog Rider. The tower is within rocket range. 594 is all we need, so we can just play defense for the rest of this battle if we have to, and rocket him at the final couple of seconds. Let's go Infernal Tower. Scar me. Thank you. Because I want the Infernal Tower to survive to prevent... we're going to do a Miner right here, though. YOLO. Yes. Is he... Okay, kill that Hog Rider. Kill the Princess. Nice. Nice. Oh, I wish I could rocket that, but of course we don't have enough time. The rocket will miss. We don't want to cheat Pat, so boom. There we go. Elite Barb's dead. Barrel right here. He's going to Fireball it for sure. Boom, go with the Fireball. No, not quite. Alright, let's go. Boom, boom. We're going to zap this right here. Nice. Yes, Princess is dead. Infernal Tower locked onto the Hog Rider. GG, my friend. Miner over here. He's going to do something on this Princess. Maybe arrows? Maybe Elite Barbs? Elite Barbs, guys. Let's go. Boom, Scar me over here. Once the arrows, we'll go Goblin Gang. Yes. Infernal Tower. There we go. That's dead. Goblin Gang over here. One more barrel. And that should be GG here, guys. Good game to our friend Goliath up top there. Oh, yes. That tower is dead. We didn't even have to rocket for the win. Always feels good when we can do that. So, Scar me. And good game as well as a well-played right there. So let's go ahead here, take a look at that P.E.K.K.A deck next. So here we are with the P.E.K.K.A deck. Now, one thing I do want to say right away about the P.E.K.K.A deck is this deck, more so than any of the other decks we're featuring in this video, is a little bit level dependent. The Night Witch is okay, even at level 1, she's a fairly strong card, but the P.E.K.K.A and the Bandit are both fairly weak if under leveled. The P.E.K.K.A especially because you face so many Barbarians on ladder that the P.E.K.K.A will have a hard time killing Barbarians, because at equal level gameplay, a P.E.K.K.A one-shots Barbarians. That means a total of 4 swings to kill a P.E.K.K.A Barbarians. But on ladder, you are likely to face max level Barbarians or higher Barbarians than your P.E.K.K.A, and it will take 2 shots per Barbarian to kill. So, so it does double the time it takes for your P.E.K.K.A to clear through a pack of Barbarians, so do keep that in mind. Now, he definitely has the advantage here. I want to get my pump down here soon. Infernal Tower going down. You know what, we're not going to pump here. Because we know he's got another Hog Rider coming here soon. Boom. Boom. We're going to defend this Hog Rider. We're going to get another pump down in a second, guys. Nice, no hog hits. So we do Battle Ram in front, but he does have the Infernal Tower, which will kill our P.E.K.K.A. So we're going to go focus ahead here on pumping up if we can. Now he does have a double win condition deck, which are very good at keeping the pressure on and preventing you from pumping up. So right here, Miner. We're going to soak up a couple Miner hits as well as... Ooh. Give me my Night Witch, please. Boom, there we go. So we're going to soak up some Miner hits. Night Witch should kill those goblins. Thank you. Thank you. And even with this deck, even if you take a bit of damage... It basically happens whenever you use a pump deck. You have to trade tower health for pump lead. So now that we have one pump down, it becomes easier and easier to defend ourselves every time we use that pump. Lock it back, lock it back. Very interesting that he went for the pump there, eh? What do you do? Yes, there we go, there we go. One more pump here in a second, guys. Boom. Yes, kill the furnace. Yes, get one hit. Nice, there we go, there we go, there we go. Let's go GB right here. Lock this. Going for the pumps though. Interesting, interesting. See if we can get a Battle Ram up here with a poison spell as well. Let's go boom. Poison as well. Get all this jazz. Bandit for this. Nice. Battle Ram getting in there, guys. And with this deck, the P.E.K.K.A is mostly a defense shutdown card. Not really a heavy, not really a pushing card. So right there, doing work to that tower, down it goes. P.E.K.K.A on defense to shut down this lane against his Hog Rider, with a Night Witch back here in case he tries to do a sneaky Miner on us. And against Mr. Guy up top there, we have ourselves a 1 crown victory. But there we go, guys. Let's go ahead here, take a look at the Hog Rider Electro Wizard deck. Alright, here we go with the Hog Electro Wizard deck, guys. Now, like I said before, this deck is a little bit different than the Hog deck we featured in yesterday's video. Yesterday's Hog deck was a super fast cycle 2.9 deck. This one is 3.5 elixir. So it's a bit slower paced, a bit more of a control style deck. Let's get our fireball down here for the barbarians. Bad fireball, guys. That fireball right there is going to cost me the battle, guarantee it. Please don't do barbarians in front of your RG. What do you got for us? Goblin gang over here. There we go, there we go. Kill it, he's going to zap it or log it. The reason I tried to use it spaced out so he couldn't get the whole thing in one log. But his RG is going to do a bit of work, guys. That one failed prediction fireball definitely cost me a ton right there, because I would have had 4 more elixir to defend that Royal Giant right there, but a bit too aggressive. A bit too aggressive. My mistake, my mistake. I thought he might have barbarians in his deck. I don't know why. He probably still does, though, so we'll kind of just chill out and see what he does. Now let's go boom. Boom. Barbarians right now. Yes, told you guys. I told you he had it. Fireball right here. Boom. Knight finishing them up. Hog Rider should finish the tower off. We're going to trade towers right here, because I don't think we can defend the RG on the left-hand side, especially because we know he has got a log in his hand ready to go, and he's also got minions ready to support it. So we might just do execution here to kill his minions. And if we defend this RG, it will be a miracle, guys, because they do a ton of work. The RG, that is. Yeah, so we traded towers. It's honestly okay, though, because we were in a pretty good position right here. I was kind of expecting to trade towers when I went all in on that hog push a few moments ago. And now we're going to sit back and see what he does next. I'm expecting another Royal Giant on the right-hand side, is my guess. I don't see him going for the 3 crown. I would be very surprised if he did so. Nice, kill the Ice Wizard. Zap that. He's got Zap Analog. Alright, respectable. Kill the... Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. There's the minions. Ready for this, guys? Boom. 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 Stop these. Yes, they did. They did. Hog Rider, do work. Do work. Knight tank for that Hog Rider. Yes, get some more damage done. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, where's he coming from, guys? Is he going for the other tower, or is he going for the 2 crown? What do you think? Guess this in the comment section down below. Which tower he's going for. Boom. Ready for another one of these guys? Another sneakeroo over here. Boom. Knock him back. No zap, though. No zap. We don't want to overcommit. We're going to cycle as fast through the night as we can. Boom. We're going to pull this together and pull him away from our other tower there. Make the RG retarget to my king tower, which has more health. We're going to go in with another hog fireball right here, guys. In just a moment. Boom. Boom. 1 hog hit, please. Yes, there we go. Hog Rider gets some damage done. So his king tower is fairly low. Let's see if we can outcycle as fast as we can here. Executioner. Go for a quick hog fireball in a second, guys. Ready for this? Here's your minions. Boom. 1 hog hit. Not quite, not quite. Let's see if we can't get back to another Hog Rider here. Goblin gang right here. Get some chip damage to that tower. Yes. There we go. And all we need is another fireball, guys, to win it. 1 more fireball. Is all we need. Let's go. Boom. Hog Rider right here. He just threw his fireball in the corner there. He's trying to break those gears there. But I'm not too sure if that's how it works. But anyways, Sir Will, good game to you up top there, guys. That is the Hog Electro Wizard deck. But anyways, guys, that is the end of the video. Here are the 5 decks one more time if you want another chance to go ahead and copy them. First right here is a Splash Yard deck. Second is a Golem Night Witch Beatdown deck. Third is a Zap Bait deck. Fourth is the P.E.K.K.A. Bandit Night Witch deck. And fifth and finally is a Hog Electro Wizard deck, guys. And like I said before, the 2 runner-ups that didn't make it to the top 5 list are the Lava Hound decks as well as Royal Giant decks with legendary cards like Princess, Ice Wizard, or Miner. If you guys have a different legendary deck that you would recommend to other players for pushing trophies, let us know in the comment section down below. But that is the end of the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for some more Clash Royale content. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We will see you in the next one.